Welcome to the Reality Revolution. Have you ever felt a subtle yet undeniable force pulsing within you? A mysterious energy that seems to hold the key to your health, happiness, and highest potential. This force is known as Qi, the vital life energy that animates all living beings and weaves the very fabric of the universe. For thousands of years, the masters of ancient China have studied and cultivated this precious resource, developing a profound science and art of energy mastery that has the power to transform every aspect of our lives. From the graceful movements of Tai Chi and Gong to the nourishing practices of meditation and mindful breathing, these traditions offer us a timeless pathway to unlock the boundless wisdom and creativity that lies within. But in our modern world, so many of us have become disconnected from this inner source of power and vitality. Caught up in the stresses and distractions of daily life, we may feel stuck, overwhelmed, or out of balance, yearning for a deeper sense of purpose. This episode is an invitation to reconnect with your authentic self, to tap into the limitless potential of your Qi, and to embark on a journey of profound healing, growth, and transformation. Through a step-by-step exploration of the fundamental principles and practices of Qi cultivation, you can learn how to awaken your body's natural capacity for self-healing and resilience, calm your mind and emotions, and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and clarity, enhance your focus, creativity, and mental acuity, deepen your connection to the natural world and the greater web of life. Align your actions with your highest values and aspirations. Manifest your unique gifts and purpose in the world. Whether you're a seasoned practitioner or a curious beginner, this will provide you with tools, insights, and inspiration you need to cultivate your Qi and create a life of boundless energy, joy, and fulfillment. I was inspired to do this episode after reading a series of amazing books. I love them so much. I was incredibly delighted. The title, Beware of Chicken by Casual Farmer. It's a fantasy novel located in an ancient fantasy world in China, but somebody from the modern world in Canada dies and then awakens in the body of this person, and it's a whole world that is run by Qi. And it is spiritual in nature. The way that he farms, lives, communicates with the animals, and cultivates his Qi, I found to be magical and wonderful. It got me to really researching Qi again as something I had been interested in the past. Many of these techniques I've utilized continuously as I learned about Qi. There's actually a whole fascinating genre of books about Qi cultivation. These are fantasy books that are kind of about martial arts and different things. And the more I read about it, the more it brought me back to this wonderful science and art. Qi, also spelled Qi or Ki or Qi, is a fundamental concept in Eastern philosophy and medicine, particularly in traditional Chinese medicine, Japanese Reiki, and Korean Sasang. It is believed to be the vital life force energy that flows through all living beings and the universe itself. In Eastern thought, Qi is considered essential for physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. It is believed to circulate through the body along pathways called meridians, nourishing organs and tissues. When Qi flows freely and is balanced, a person is thought to be healthy and vibrant. However, blockages, imbalances, or depletion of Qi can lead to various health issues, both physical and psychological. The importance of Qi in Eastern philosophy and medicine cannot be overstated. First of all, it leads to health and healing. Many Eastern healing practices such as acupuncture, qigong, and tai chi aim to restore and balance the flow of Qi in the body to promote health and facilitate healing. Secondly, it leads to spiritual growth. Cultivating and refining your Qi is seen as an essential for spiritual development and is believed to connect an individual to the universal life force. And third, it leads to harmony with nature. Qi is thought to pervade not only living beings but also the natural world. Aligning your qi with the energy of nature is considered important for overall well-being and harmony. And 4, martial arts. Many Eastern martial arts such as Tai Chi and Aikido emphasize the cultivation and use of Tai Chi for power, precision, and self-defense. And finally, longevity. Practices that enhance Qi, such as meditation and Qigong, are often associated with increased vitality and longevity in Eastern traditions. While the concept of Qi has gained some popularity in the West, it is often misunderstood or viewed with skepticism by those more familiar with Western medical paradigms. However, for millions of people in the East, Qi remains a cornerstone of their approach to healthy spirituality and overall well-being. The concept of Qi is often misunderstood or overlooked in the Western world due to several factors: cultural differences, scientific skepticism, emphasis on the physical body, language barriers. The term Qi or Qi can be challenging to translate accurately into English, and there's no direct equivalent in Western language or thought. Commercialization and misrepresentation, and also just limited exposure. Many of us have limited exposure to authentic teachings on Qi from qualified practitioners or teachers. Cultivating Qi can do so many things. It can enhance your mental clarity. It can enhance creativity, productivity, and performance in various areas. In addition to the benefits that I've already listed, it can also be a key into tapping into your full potential, achieving optimal wellness and self-awareness and an authentic, purposeful existence. When we talk about Qi, we're diving into a concept that's both simple and profound, a vital energy that's said to animate all living things. It's like the breath of life itself, flowing through us, connecting us to the world around us, to the very essence of our being. In traditional Chinese medicine and other Eastern wisdom traditions, Qi is seen as the fundamental force that sustains and nourishes our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. To really grasp the depth of this concept, it helps to think of Qi as a dynamic, intelligent energy that permeates every cell of our bodies and every aspect of our lives. It's not just some abstract idea or metaphysical theory. It's a tangible, experiential reality for those who have learned to tune into its subtle presence. In the human body, Qi is believed to circulate through the network of pathways called the meridians I mentioned previously. Much like how blood flows through our veins and arteries, these meridians connect our organs, glands, and tissues, allowing Qi to nourish and energize them. When the flow of Qi is strong and balanced, we feel healthy, vibrant, and alive. But when Qi becomes blocked, stagnant, or depleted, that's when we start to experience physical symptoms, emotional imbalances, and a general sense of disease. The beauty of Qi is that it's just not limited to our individual bodies. It's a universal energy that connects us to the natural world and the cosmos itself. Qi is often described as the interplay of yin and yang, the opposing yet complementary forces that shape all of existence. By cultivating a harmonious balance of yin and yang within ourselves, we can tap into the boundless source of Qi that surrounds us, drawing upon its wisdom and power for healing, growth, and transformation. Ultimately, understanding Qi is about recognizing that we are more than just physical beings. We are energetic beings, intimately connected to the web of life that sustains us. By learning to cultivate balance and harness our Qi, we open ourselves up to a whole new dimension of health, vitality, and spiritual awakening. So let's dive deeper into this fascinating world and discuss 10 steps that you can use to cultivate your Qi. Step 1. Breathing. Breathing is one of the most fundamental aspects of Qi cultivation, and yet it's something that many of us take for granted. We breathe all day, every day, without really giving it much thought. But when we start to bring our attention to the breath and harness its power, we open up a whole new world of possibility for our health and well-being. In Eastern traditions, the breath is seen as a direct link to our Qi, a way of drawing in vital energy from the world around us and circulating it through our bodies. When we breathe deeply and consciously, we are not just oxygenating our cells, we're actually nourishing our Qi. clearing out stagnation and blockages, and promoting a sense of calm and clarity in our minds. One of the most effective breathing techniques for Qi cultivation is a diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing. This involves allowing the breath to fill the lower part of our lungs, causing our diaphragm to expand downward and our belly to rise. By breathing in this way, we maximize the amount of air we take in and activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to reduce stress and promote relaxation. But breathwork is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to cultivating Qi. Equally important is the practice of meditation, which helps to still the mind and allow us to tune into the subtle energy currents within and around us. When we sit in meditation, we create a space of inner silence and tranquility, a place where we can let go of our worries and distractions and simply be present with ourselves. One powerful meditation technique for Qi cultivation is visualization. By focusing our mind's eye on the flow of Qi through our bodies, we can actually guide and direct energy in a way that promotes healing and balance. We might visualize a warm golden light filling our belly or a cool blue stream of energy flowing up our spine. By engaging our imagination in this way, we tap into the power of our subconscious mind to influence our physiology and our energy system. Of course, breathwork and meditation are skills that take time and practice to develop. It's not always easy to quiet the mind or to maintain a deep, steady breath, especially in the face of life's challenges and distractions. But with patience and persistence, these practices can become a cornerstone of our Qi cultivation journey, helping us to access a deeper sense of vitality, peace, and connection to ourselves and the world around us. So if you're ready to start harnessing the power of your breath and your mind, find a quiet place to sit, close your eyes, and simply observe the gentle rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Allow yourself to relax into the present moment, letting go of any thoughts or worries that rise. And as you continue to practice, trust that you are tapping into a boundless source of energy and wisdom that is always available to you, just beneath the surface of your awareness. Let's dive a little deeper into the technique of diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing or abdominal breathing. To begin, place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, just below your navel. This will help you to focus your attention on the movement of your breath and ensure that you're engaging your diaphragm correctly. Now, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, allowing the air to fill your lungs from the bottom up. As you inhale, you should feel your belly rise and expand outward. While your chest remains relatively still, this is because the diaphragm, a large dome-shaped muscle located at the base of your lungs, is contracting and moving downward, creating space for your lungs to expand. As you exhale, simply let the breath flow out of your body naturally, without forcing or pushing. You may feel your belly and your diaphragm relax as the air leaves your lungs. Take a moment to pause at the end of your exhalation, allowing your body to settle into a state of relaxation. Continue to breathe in this way, focusing your attention on the gentle rise and fall of your belly. If your mind starts to wander, simply notice any thoughts or distractions that arise, and then gently bring your focus back to your breath. You might find it helpful to silently count your breaths or repeat a calming phrase or mantra to yourself as you breathe. And as you practice diaphragmatic breathing regularly, you may start to notice a number of benefits. It helps to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's rest and digest functions. This can help to reduce stress and anxiety, lower blood pressure, and promote feelings of calm and relaxation. Now that we've explored the diaphragmatic breathing, let's go into a little further detail about how to visualize Qi flow. Visualization involves using the power of your imagination to guide and direct the flow of Qi through your body. By creating vivid, detailed mental images of energy moving through your meridians and chakras, you can actually influence the way that Qi circulates and behaves within you. To practice this, start by bringing your attention to your dantian, the energy center located just below your navel. Imagine a warm, golden light emanating from this point, slowly spreading through your body like a gentle, nourishing flame. As you continue to breathe deeply and evenly, visualize this light moving through your meridians, clearing away any blockages or stagnation and bringing a sense of harmony and balance to your entire being. You may want to focus on specific body areas of your body that feel tense or uncomfortable, imagining the light dissolving any pain or discomfort and promoting deep healing and relaxation. Now, as you practice this, you may start to notice subtle shifts in your energy level, your mood, your overall sense of well-being. You may feel grounded, centered. Of course, like any skill, mindfulness, meditation, and visualization take time and practice. So the next time you find yourself sitting in meditation, take a moment to connect with your breath, still your mind, and let your imagination run free. And trust that tapping into the power of your own awareness and intention, you're opening yourself up to a limitless source of vitality. Step 2. Qigong and Tai Chi movements. Picture yourself in a serene garden, surrounded by lush greenery and the gentle sounds of nature. And as you stand tall and grounded, you begin to move your body in slow, fluid motions, like a graceful dance in harmony with the world around you. This is the essence of Qigong and Tai Chi, ancient Chinese practices that combine gentle movement, breath, and intention to cultivate and circulate qi throughout the body. Qigong, or Qigong, translates to life energy mastery. It's a system of exercises that originated in China thousands of years ago. These movements are designed to stimulate the flow of qi along the body's meridians, the energy pathways that connect our organs and tissues. By practicing Qigong regularly, we can release blockages, balance our energy, and promote overall health and well-being. Similarly, Tai Chi is a martial art that emphasizes slow, graceful movements and deep diaphragmatic breathing, often described as meditation in motion. Tai Chi helps to calm the mind, reduce stress, and improve balance, flexibility, and strength. Like Qigong, Tai Chi works to cultivate and circulate qi, enhancing our vitality and resilience. One of the great beauties of Qigong and Tai Chi is that they're accessible to people of all ages and fitness levels. The movements are gentle and low impact and make them ideal for those who have physical limitations or injuries. Because the practices emphasize mindfulness and inner awareness, they are deeply nourishing for the mind, spirit, as well as the body. To begin, start by finding a quiet, peaceful space where you can move freely without distraction. Take a few deep breaths, allow your body to settle and ground, and then begin to move through a series of simple flowing movements, coordinating and nourishing these areas. Remember, the goal of Qigong and Tai Chi is not to achieve perfect form or to push yourself to the point of strain or exhaustion. Rather, the practices are about cultivating a sense of ease, balance, and harmony within yourself and with the world around you. Trust that by moving mindfully and intentionally, you're tapping into a deep well of healing energy that is always available to you. As you continue to practice, you will find subtle shifts in your energy levels, your mood, your overall sense of well-being. You may feel more grounded, centered, and resilient in the face of life's challenges. And perhaps most importantly, you may begin to develop a deeper sense of connection and unity with the world around you. I thought about possibly doing some exercises on video with you guys, but I really am not the very best at doing this. So I recommend anything by Lee Holden. He has an amazing book, and there's some videos you can find on YouTube with some of his exercises. I use many of his exercises prior to doing quantum jumps. When practicing Qigong, it's important to start with a few basic exercises that can help you develop a sense of grounding, centering, and flow. These may seem simple at first, but they offer a potential way to connect to your breath, cultivate your qi, and promote a sense of inner peace and well-being. One foundational Qigong exercise is holding the ball. To begin, standing with your feet shoulder-width apart, knees slightly bent, and your tailbone tucked slightly under, imagine that you're holding a large inflatable ball in front of your chest with your arms curved and your palms facing each other. And as you inhale deeply through your nose, imagine that you're gently expanding the ball outward, allowing your arms to widen and your chest to open. And as you exhale through your mouth, imagine that you're gently pressing the ball inward, bringing your hands closer together and allowing your chest to softly contract. Continuing this movement, coordinating your breath with the expansion and contraction of the imaginary ball. As you do so, feel your feet rooting deeply into the earth, your spine lengthening towards the sky, and your body settling into a sense of ease and flow. Another basic Tai Chi exercise is called Part the Wild Horse's Mane. To begin, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, and your arms relaxed at your sides. And as you inhale, slowly raise your right arm out to the side and up towards the sky, allowing your left hand to gently brush past your left hip. And as you exhale, slowly lower your right arm back down, allowing your left hand to rise up and out to the side in a smooth, continuous arc. Continue this flowing circular movement, alternating sides with each breath. And as you move through this exercise, you imagine that you're gently parting the mane of a wild horse. Your movements are soft and fluid, your breath deep and even. And you feel the sensation of your feet moving into the earth, your spine elongating towards the sky, and your whole body moving in a graceful, coordinated dance. To help connect your breath with these flowing movements, try silently counting the length of each inhalation and exhalation. For example, you might inhale for a count of 4. Pause briefly at the top of the inhalation, and then exhale for the count of 6. Find the rhythm that feels natural and comfortable for you, and allow your breath to guide and support your movements. As you practice these basic Qigong exercises, remember the goal is not perfection, but rather a sense of ease and flow and inner connection. Trust that by moving mindfully and intentionally, you're cultivating a deep reservoir of healing energy. And over time, you may want to explore more advanced forms, working with a qualified teacher or practitioner to refine your technique and deepen your understanding of the practices. But for now, simply focus on developing a consistent daily practice, even if it's just for a few minutes at a time. And remember, the true power of Qigong and Tai Chi lies not in the external forms, but rather in the internal cultivation of the Qi, the vital force that animates and connects us all. Step 3. Healthy diet for balanced Qi. When it comes to cultivating and maintaining a balanced Qi, the foods we eat play a crucial role. In traditional Chinese medicine, diet is seen as a key pillar of health, with different foods and flavors corresponding to specific organs, meridians, and emotional states. By consuming a balanced whole foods diet that is tailored to our individual needs and constitutions, we can nourish our Qi, support our body's natural healing processes, and promote overall well-being. At the heart of Qi balancing is whole unprocessed foods, especially fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These are rich in vitamins and minerals and other essential nutrients that our bodies need to function optimally. They also contain natural enzymes and fiber that aid in digestion and elimination, helping to prevent stagnation and blockages in our Qi flow. In TCM, fruits and vegetables are categorized according to their energetic properties, such as warming, cooling, moistening, or drying. For example, foods like ginger, garlic, and onions are considered warming and are often used to dispel cold and dampness from the body. In contrast, foods like melons, cucumbers, and leafy greens are cooling and can help to clear heat and inflammation. When whole grains such as brown rice, quinoa, or millet are used, they're also important in a Qi balancing diet. These contain complex carbohydrates, provide sustained energy and nourishment while also promoting healthy digestion and elimination. They're often cooked with healing spices and herbs such as cinnamon and cardamom and fennel, which can further enhance the Qi balancing properties. Just as important as what we include in our diets is what we choose to avoid or minimize. Processed foods such as refined sugars, artificial additives, and trans fats can be particularly damaging to our Qi, creating inflammation, stagnation, and imbalance in our bodies. Similarly, excessive consumption of meat, especially red meat, can be taxing on our digestive systems and can create excess heat and acidity in the body. Instead, a Qi balancing diet emphasizes moderate amounts of high-quality organic animal protein such as fish, poultry, and eggs, primarily fish, as well as plant-based proteins like tofu, tempeh, and legumes. These foods provide essential amino acids and other nutrients while minimizing the energetic burden on our bodies. In addition to whole foods, herbal tonics and teas can be powerful allies in our quest for a balanced qi. In TCM, herbs are used to harmonize and restore balance to the body's various systems and functions. Some common qi-nourishing herbs include ginseng, astragalus, reishi mushroom, and dong quai. These herbs can be consumed as teas, tinctures, or powders and can be tailored to address specific imbalances or health concerns. Ultimately, the key is to listen to your body and eat in a way that feels nourishing and grounding and energizing. Deep down, there's an inner awareness. You know what to eat. You know what to do. Step 4. Spending time in nature. As we journey deeper into the cultivation of our qi, we must not overlook the profound healing power of the natural world around us. From the vast expanses of oceans and mountains to the tiniest blades of grass and grains of sand, nature is alive with a vibrant, pulsating energy that can nourish and restore us on the deepest levels. In traditional Chinese medicine, this energy is known as heaven qi or sky qi and is believed to be the source of all life and vitality on earth. When we spend time in nature, we have the opportunity to absorb this qi directly into our bodies and souls, replenishing our own reserves and restoring a sense of balance and harmony within ourselves. One of the simplest and most profound ways to connect with the qi of the natural world is through the practice of earthing, also known as grounding, and this involves physically connecting our bodies to the earth, typically by walking barefoot on grass, sand, or soil. When we do this, we allow the earth's negative ionic charge to flow into our bodies, neutralizing the positive charge that can build up from exposure to electronic devices, pollution, and other stressors. On a physiological level, earthing has been shown to reduce inflammation, improve sleep, and boost immune functions. But perhaps even more importantly, it can help us to feel more centered, grounded, and connected to the world around us. By literally rooting ourselves in the earth, we can tap into a sense of stability, support, and nourishment that can be deeply healing on an emotional and spiritual level. Of course, earthing is just one way to absorb qi from the natural world. Simply spending time in nature, whether it's taking a walk in the woods, sitting by a babbling brook, or gazing up at the stars, can be a powerful practice for cultivating our qi. As we immerse ourselves in the beauty and wonder of the natural world, we open ourselves up to a source of energy and wisdom that is far greater than ourselves. There are different elements of nature believed to have specific healing properties. For example, spending time near bodies of water such as oceans, lakes, or rivers is thought to be particularly nourishing for the kidneys and bladder meridians, which give our vital essence and overall vitality. Similarly, in the presence of trees and plants can help boost our lung and large intestine meridians, supporting our respiratory and digestive health. As we spend more time in nature, we may also begin to attune ourselves to the subtle energies and rhythms of the earth, the moon, and the seasons. We may start to notice how our own energy moods shift with the changing of the leaves, the waxing and waning of the moon, or the rising and setting of the sun. By aligning ourselves with these natural cycles, we can cultivate a deeper sense of harmony and flow within ourselves and our lives. Of course, in our modern world, it can all be too easy to feel disconnected from the natural world, especially if we live in an urban environment or spend much of our time indoors. But ever small acts of nature connection, such as tending to a houseplant, gazing out a window at a tree, or taking a few deep breaths of fresh air, can be powerful reminders of our inherent connection to the earth and all of life. Ultimately, the cultivation of our qi is not an internal practice, but a practice of relationship and reciprocity with the world around us. By spending time in nature, we not only absorb its healing energies, but we also have the opportunity to give back, to offer our own love, gratitude, and care to the earth that sustains us. And in doing so, we can begin to heal not just ourselves, but the planet as a whole, one breath, one step, one moment of wonder at a time. As we delve further into the myriad ways in which nature can support our qi cultivation, two practices stand out particularly potent and transformative: forest bathing and sunlight exposure. Forest bathing, also known as Shinrin-yoku, as a Japanese practice that involves immersing yourself in the atmosphere of the forest, taking in sights, sounds, smells, textures with one's senses. This practice has been shown to have a wide range of health benefits, from reducing stress and anxiety to boosting immune functions and cardiovascular health. But perhaps one of the most intriguing aspects of forest bathing is its ability to expose us to high levels of negative ions. These are oxygen atoms that have gained an extra electron, giving them a negative charge. Negative ions are abundant in nature settings like forests, waterfalls, and beaches, and they've been shown to have a calming, mood-lifting effect on the human body and mind. When we breathe in negative ions, they can help to balance the ratio of serotonin and dopamine in our brains, promoting feelings of relaxation and well-being. They can also help to clear the air of pollutants and allergens, making it easier for us to breathe deeply and fully. In the context of Qi cultivation, forest bathing and negative ion exposure can be powerful tools for clearing stagnation, releasing blockages, and promoting free flow of energy throughout our bodies and minds as we walk mindfully through the forest. Breathing in the fresh ionized air, we can feel our stress and tension melting away, replaced by a sense of deep peace, clarity, and connection. Another way to harness the power of nature for Qi cultivation is through sunlight exposure. In TCM, sunlight is associated with yang energy of the universe, such as characterized as qualities of heat, activity, and outward expression. By spending time in the sun, we can help balance the yin and yang energies within ourselves, promoting a sense of vitality, creativity, and joy. Of course, it's important to practice safe sun exposure, avoiding the hottest and most intense hours of the day, and protecting our skin with natural sunscreens or protective clothing as needed. But even just a few minutes of gentle sunlight each day can be deeply nourishing and revitalizing for our Qi. One powerful practice for harnessing the yang energy of the sun is to rise early and greet the dawn, allowing the first rays of light to bathe our face and body. This is known as taking in the morning Qi, and it is believed to be especially beneficial for our eyes, brain, and overall vitality. As we face the rising sun, we can take a few deep breaths, feeling the warmth and radiance of the light filling our bodies and minds. We can set an intention for the day ahead, visualizing ourselves moving through our activities with ease and grace and joy, and we can offer gratitude for the gift of another day, another opportunity to cultivate our Qi and share our unique gifts with the world. Of course, not everyone has easy access to forest or natural settings, and some may live in climates where sunlight is scarce or intense. But even in urban environments, we can seek out parks, gardens, or pockets of nature where we can connect with the earth and the sky. We can also bring nature into our homes and workspaces through plants, natural materials, and imagery that evokes the beauty and wonder of the natural world. Ultimately, the key to harnessing the power of nature for Qi cultivation is to approach it with an open heart, a sense of reverence and wonder, and by attuning ourselves to the rhythms and energies of the natural world, we can begin to see ourselves as a part of a vast, interconnected web of life, each of us playing a vital role in the grand dance of the universe. And as we do, we can tap into the boundless source of energy, wisdom, and healing that is always available to us, just waiting to be discovered and embraced. Step 5. Acupressure and massage. In traditional Chinese medicine, the body is seen as a complex network of meridians and energy pathways through which Qi flows. When this Qi becomes blocked or stagnant, it can lead to a wide range of physical, emotional, and spiritual imbalances. This is where the practices of acupressure and massage come in. By stimulating specific points along the meridians, we can help to remove blockages, promote the free flow of Qi, and restore a sense of balance and harmony to the body and mind. Acupressure is a simple yet powerful technique that involves applying gentle pressure to specific points on the body known as acupoints. These points are believed to correspond to different organs, muscles, and emotional states, and by stimulating them we can help to release tension, alleviate pain, and promote healing on a deep level. One of the great things about acupressure is that it can be practiced by anyone, anywhere, at any time. All you need is your own two hands and a basic understanding of the key of acupoints and meridians, Some common acupoints for promoting the flow of qi include the liver 3, located on the top of the foot between the first and second toe. This point is believed to help regulate the flow of qi and calm the mind. Or stomach 36. This is located 4 fingers below the kneecap on the outer side of the shin bone. This point is known as the longevity point and is believed to promote overall health and vitality. Pericardium 6, located 3 fingers below the wrist on the inner arm. This point is often used to relieve nausea, anxiety, and insomnia. To stimulate an acupoint, simply apply firm, steady pressure with your thumb or forefinger for 1 to 2 minutes, taking slow, deep breaths as you do so. You may feel a slight achiness or tenderness at the point, which is a sign that it's being activated. And over time, as you become more familiar with the different acupoints and meridians, you can begin to create your own personalized acupressure routines to support your specific health and wellness goals. In addition to acupressure, self-massage is another powerful tool for promoting the flow of qi and releasing blockages in the body. By using your own hands to knead, rub, and stroke the muscles and tissues, you can help to break up adhesions, increase circulation, and promote a sense of relaxation and ease. Some simple self-massage techniques to try include a foot massage. Use your thumbs to apply firm pressure to the soles of your feet, working from the toes to the heel, and then help to simulate the many acupoints and meridians in the feet, promoting overall health and balance. Or face massage. Use your fingertips to gently massage the muscles of your face, starting at the center of your forehead and working outward. This can help relieve tension and boost circulation, promote a sense of calm and clarity. Or belly massage. Use your palms to gently clockwise circle around your belly button, and this can help to stimulate digestion, release emotional blockages, and promote a sense of grounding and centering. Of course, while self-massage and acupressure can be incredibly beneficial, there may be times when you need the support and guidance of a trained professional. Acupuncture, which involves the insertion of needles into specific acupoints, can be a powerful way to promote the flow of qi and address imbalances in the body and mind. And professional massage, whether it be Swedish, deep tissue, or shiatsu, can help to release chronic tension, improve range of motion, and promote a sense of overall relaxation and well-being. Ultimately, the key to use acupressure and massage for qi cultivation is to approach them with a sense of curiosity, compassion, and self-care. By taking the time to listen to our bodies, to tune into the subtle sensations and messages they are sending us, we can begin to develop a deeper understanding of our own unique needs and rhythms. And by incorporating these practices into our daily lives, we can support the free flow of qi, unlock our innate healing potential, and move through the world with greater ease, grace, and vitality. Step 6. Heal emotional wounds. As we dive deeper into the cultivation of qi, it becomes clear that our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being are inextricably linked. Just as physical blockages in our bodies can impede the flow of qi, so too can unresolved emotions, traumas, and negative thought patterns. In order to truly harness the power of our life force energy, we must be willing to develop deep work of healing our emotional wounds and cultivate a more positive, compassionate relationship with ourselves and others. One of the key ways that unresolved emotions and traumas can block the flow of qi is by creating a sense of stagnation or heaviness in the body. When we suppress or avoid difficult feelings, they can become stuck in our tissues, organs, and energy centers, leading to physical symptoms like tension, pain, and fatigue. Over time, these blockages can contribute to more serious health issues and prevent us from accessing our full vitality and potential. So how can we begin to process and release these stuck emotions? One powerful practice is to simply allow ourselves to feel them fully without judgment or resistance. This can be a challenging aspect if we have a history of trauma or have been taught to suppress our emotions. But by creating a safe, supportive space to explore our inner world, we can start to develop a greater sense of self-awareness and acceptance. Some practices I always recommend are journaling or meditation, therapy or counseling. Be careful with therapy or counseling because some forms of therapy you end up dwelling on the traumas, and in some cases I have found that you are not releasing the trauma in those cases. so be very careful with the therapy that you test. Somatic experiencing in some modalities can be helpful. Another key aspect of healing emotional wounds is the practice of forgiveness, both of ourselves and others. When we hold on to grudges and resentments or feelings of shame or guilt, we create energetic blockages that can impede the flow of qi and prevent us from moving forward in our lives. By learning to forgive ourselves for our mistakes and imperfections, and by extending that same compassion to others, we can start to release these heavy burdens and open ourselves up to the greater lightness, freedom, and joy. Of course, forgiveness is not always easy. It seems cliche to mention it sometimes, and it's not about condoning hurtful behavior or letting others off the hook for their actions. It's about choosing to release the pain and suffering that we carry so that we can move forward with greater clarity, strength, and purpose. Some practices for this are loving kindness meditation, which involves silently repeating phrases of goodwill and compassion towards others, such as, "May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at peace." By cultivating these positive intentions, we can start to soften our hearts and let go of grudges and resentments. One classic is Ho'oponopono, which I have several meditations available on the channel that you can utilize. This involves repeating 4 simple phrases: "I love you," "I'm sorry," "Please forgive me," and "Thank you." And by directing these phrases towards others, towards ourselves, and the universe as a whole, we can start releasing feelings of guilt, shame, and disconnection, and cultivate a greater sense of love and healing. Another is gratitude, focusing on things we're thankful for, even in the midst of difficult emotions or circumstances, can help shift our perspective and release emotional blockages. Ultimately, healing our emotional wounds and cultivating positive emotions is a long journey, and it can require patience and compassion and a willingness to look honestly at ourselves. We can begin to move forward with ease and grace once we at least just start the process. And you will notice once you do this that more qi is in your body, especially when you become aware of the qi in your body. Step 7. Feng Shui, your surroundings. The ancient Chinese art of Feng Shui offers a profound understanding of how our physical surroundings can impact the flow of qi in our lives. Just as our bodies are conduits for this vital life force energy, so too are the spaces we inhabit, our homes, workplaces, and environments we move through each day. By intentionally creating harmonious, well-organized spaces that are conducive to the flow of qi, we can cultivate greater peace, prosperity, and well-being in all areas of our lives. At its core, Feng Shui is about aligning our surroundings with the natural laws and rhythms of the universe, and this means taking into account factors like the placement of furniture, the use of color and lighting, and the overall layout and design of a space. By doing so, we can create environments that feel nourishing, supportive, and alive with positive energy. One of the key principles of Feng Shui is the concept of clutter clearing. When our spaces are cluttered, disorganized, or filled with items that no longer serve us, they can create a sense of stagnation and blockage in the flow of qi. Just as a river cannot flow freely when it is clogged with debris, our own energy can become stuck or stifled when our surroundings are chaotic and overwhelmed. By taking the time to declutter and organize our spaces, we can create a greater sense of clarity, focus, and flow in our lives. And this might involve just going through our belongings and letting go of items that no longer spark joy or serve a purpose, as well as finding ways to store and organize things we do not need in a way that feels intuitive and accessible. Some tips for decluttering and organizing: start with one area at a time. Rather than trying to tackle your entire home or office, focus on one room or zone at a time. This can be helpful if you stay focused and motivated and prevent overwhelm. Let go of excess, be honest with yourself about what you truly need and use, and be willing to let go of items that are no longer serving you. And create designated spaces. Assign specific areas for different activities or items, such as a designated workspace, a reading nook, a storage closet. By giving everything a specific home, you can create a greater sense of order and flow in your space. In addition to decluttering and organizing, Feng Shui emphasizes the importance of creating a sense of balance and harmony in your spaces. This means paying attention to factors like the placement of furniture, the use of color and lighting, and the overall layout and design of a room. For example, Feng Shui practitioners often recommend placing the bed in a commanding position with a clear view of the door and a solid wall behind the headboard. This is believed to promote a sense of safety and security and allow for a more restful and rejuvenating sleep. Similarly, the use of color and lighting can have a powerful impact on the energy of a space. Soft, warm tones like earthy reds, oranges, and yellows are thought to promote a sense of warmth and vitality, while cool tones like blues and greens can create a sense of calm and tranquility. By thoughtfully incorporating color and lighting into our spaces, we can create environments that feel nourishing, uplifting, and supportive of our goals and our intentions. Ultimately, the practice of Feng Shui is about cultivating a greater sense of awareness and intentionality in how we design and inhabit our spaces. By aligning our surroundings with the natural flow of qi, we can create environments that feel alive with positive energy and potential. And as we do so, we can begin to experience greater harmony, abundance, and well-being in all areas of our lives, from our relationships and careers to our physical and emotional health. Of course, learning the art of Feng Shui takes time and practice, and there are many different schools of thought and approaches to this ancient tradition, but by starting with the basics of just decluttering, organizing, and creating a sense of balance and harmony, you can begin to cultivate your qi in a very specific and powerful way. Step 8. Cultivate loving relationships. As we discuss the cultivation of qi, it becomes clear that our relationships with others play a crucial role in our overall well-being and vitality and our qi. Just as we interconnect with the natural world around us, we're also profoundly interconnected with the people in our lives, our friends, family, colleagues, and communities. By cultivating loving, supportive relationships based on mutual respect, compassion, and understanding, we can create a powerful network of positive qi that nourishes and sustains us on all levels. At its core, the importance of human connection for balanced qi stems from our basic need for love, belonging, and societal support. When we feel seen, heard, and valued by others, it creates a sense of safety and security that allows us to relax, let down our guard, and open ourselves up to the flow of life. Conversely, when we feel isolated, disconnected, or unsupported, it can create a sense of stress, anxiety, and constriction that blocks the flow of qi and undermines our overall health and happiness. One key way to cultivate loving relationships is by surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive people who uplift and inspire us. Of course, even the healthiest relationships can experience conflicts. When this happens, it's important to approach the situation with compassion and curiosity. In some cases, resolving conflicts may require setting clear, healthy boundaries around our physical, emotional, and energetic space. Another key aspect of cultivating loving relationships is the practice of giving and receiving love, compassion, and kindness. This means being intentional about expressing our appreciation, gratitude, and affection for the people in our lives, and being open to receiving the same in return. It also means extending compassion and understanding to others, even when we may not fully agree or understand their perspective or actions. So using loving kindness meditation that I mentioned previously can be also helpful. It's a lifelong journey, and you're going to have a lot of people that you meet along the way. Sometimes relationships are bad, but in general, if you can develop positive, wonderful relationships, your qi will flow in a greater way. If you are married in a loving and happy relationship, the amount of qi that flows through your life will be maximized and doubled. That's my own experience. Step 9, find your purpose. In many ways, our sense of purpose is like a compass that guides us towards our highest potential and our most authentic expression in the world. In particular, I have found that when you're living your purpose, your qi flows at its highest. When we are living in alignment with our higher purpose, we often feel a sense of flow, ease, and vitality that permeates every aspect of our lives. We wake up each day with a sense of excitement and possibility, knowing that we are doing work that matters and making a positive impact on the world around us. The sense of meaning and fulfillment is like a powerful magnet that attracts positive qi and opportunities into our lives and helps us to overcome challenges and obstacles with grace and resilience. But for many of us, discovering the stepping into our true purpose can feel like a daunting and elusive task. We may have grown up with limiting beliefs or conditioning that tells us to play it safe, fit in, or prioritize practical concerns over our deeper passions and callings. We may have experienced setbacks, failures, or disappointments that have left us feeling doubtful or discouraged about our ability to make a meaningful difference in the world. This is where the practices of meditation and self-reflection can be so transformative. By taking time each day to sit in stillness and turn our attention inward, we create a sacred space for our deepest truths and desires to emerge. We begin to peel back the layers of our fear and doubt and conditioning that may have obscured our true purpose and connect with the innate wisdom and guidance that resides within us. As we continue to cultivate this inner connection through regular meditation and self-inquiry, we start to notice synchronicities and opportunities showing up in our lives that align with our deep passions and values. We may feel a growing sense of clarity and conviction about specific ways in which we are meant to serve and contribute, and a renewed sense of energy and motivation to take inspired action towards all goals. Stepping into our purpose requires facing and overcoming our fears and inner blocks. We need to confront old patterns of self-doubt, procrastination, or self-sabotage and develop new habits of courage, discipline, and perseverance. We may need to let go of relationships, roles, or identities that no longer serve us and step into new versions of ourselves that are more authentic, expansive, and true. This is where the power of Qi cultivation becomes so essential. By consistently practicing techniques like Qigong, Tai Chi, meditation, and breath work, we build a strong foundation of vital force energy that can fuel us through the challenges and transitions of stepping into our purpose. We cultivate a deep resilience, clarity, and inner strength that allows us to stay true to ourselves and our vision, even in the face of obstacles or setbacks. Ultimately, the journey of finding and living our purpose is a lifelong one, with many twists, turns, and iterations along the way. It requires a willingness to continually listen to and trust our inner guidance, to take bold and courageous action towards our dreams, and to stay open and adaptable to the unfolding path ahead. But by anchoring ourselves in the practices of Qi cultivation and self-discovery, we can navigate this journey with greater ease, joy, and flow. We can tap into a boundless source of creative energy and inspiration that allows us to bring our unique gifts and passions to life and make a meaningful difference in the world. And as we step more fully into our purpose and share our light with others, we may find that our sense of connection, fulfillment, and aliveness expands in ways we never could have imagined. We may discover a deeper sense of belonging and unity with all of life, and a profound gratitude for the opportunity to co-create a world that is more loving, just, and beautiful for all. Step 10. Be of service to others. Sharing your Qi cultivation journey with others is key. And once you begin to serve others, you will notice that more and more Qi comes within you. You can use your Qi to heal others. You can share your Qi energy, and as you do, you become like a river that opens up. As you deepen your own practice and experience the transformative benefits of Qi cultivation, you may feel called to share your knowledge and insights with others. This could involve teaching classes, workshops, writing articles or blog posts, or simply sharing your story with friends and family, or sharing your Qi in a healing way. By expressing your authentic passion and embodying the principles of Qi cultivation in your life, you can inspire and empower others to begin their own exploration of this powerful practice. As you cultivate your own Qi and develop a greater sensitivity to the subtle energies within and around you, you may feel drawn to offer healing or coaching service to others. This could involve studying a specific modality like Reiki, acupuncture, or Qigong healing, or simply using your intuitive abilities to help others balance and harmonize their own Qi. By holding space for others with compassion, presence, and skill, you can support them in releasing blockages, cultivating greater vitality, and aligning with their own deepest wisdom and purpose. You can volunteer your time and energy to Qi-related causes. There are many ways to be of service that don't necessarily involve a formal role or title. You could volunteer your time and energy to organizations or initiatives that align with your values and support the cultivation of Qi on a larger scale, or just in general, serving others has the byproduct of opening meridians to you. It's not really how you serve, it's just the intention that you have. When you have the intention of serving, it appears that Qi opens up within you. It's like you have a reservoir of Qi that opens up within you that's available for service to others. And as you explore these different avenues of service, just stay grounded in your own practice and listen deeply to your inner guidance. Being of service is not about sacrificing your own well-being or taking on more than you can sustainably offer, but rather about aligning your actions with your deepest values and trusting the ripple effect of your own positive impact. By cultivating your own Qi and sharing your gifts with others, you become a vital part of the larger web of life, contributing to the healing and transformation of yourself and the world around you. And as you continue to refine your own practice and grow in your ability to be of service, you may discover a profound sense of purpose, connection, joy that goes beyond anything that you could have imagined. You must try to embody and integrate the insights that I've discussed. So establish some sort of consistent daily routine that is devoted to cultivating and increasing the Qi within your body and your environment. This means setting aside time to engage in techniques and exercises that resonate deeply with you, whether it's Qigong or Tai Chi or meditation. By committing to a regular practice, even if it's just for a few minutes, you create a powerful anchor for your Qi cultivation journey. Incremental progress and overcoming obstacles is fine. As with any new habit, it's important to approach your daily practice with patience, self-compassion, and a spirit of incremental progress. As you deepen your daily practice and cultivate a greater sensitivity to the flow of Qi within and around you, you may begin to notice opportunities to apply this awareness to all areas of your life. You may start to make more conscious choices about how you spend your time and energy, aligning your actions with your deepest values and goals. And as you continue on your Qi cultivation journey, you may feel called to explore more advanced practices and techniques to further refine and expand your skills. This could involve studying with a master teacher, attending workshops or retreats, or delving into a specific lineage or tradition of Qi cultivation. You may also feel inspired to develop your own unique approach to Qi cultivation, integrating different practices and philosophies in ways that feel authentic and resonant for you. Ultimately, the path of Qi cultivation is a lifelong journey of discovery, growth, and transformation. By establishing a consistent daily practice, embracing incremental progress, and applying Qi awareness to all areas of your life, you can create a strong foundation for a life of greater vitality, purpose, and connection. At its essence, Qi is the vital force that animates all living beings and permeates the universe. It is the source of our health, vitality, creativity, connection to the great web of life. As we enter a fourth density world, I find that the sensing of subtler energies becomes more and more important. Throughout this episode, I've explored 10 steps for cultivating and mastering your Qi, each one building upon the other to create a holistic, integrated approach to energy cultivation. From the fundamental principles of breathwork and meditation to the nourishing power of a balanced diet and time in nature, to the transformative potential of emotional healing and living in alignment with your purpose, these steps provide a roadmap for a lifetime of growth, healing, and evolution. But the true power of Qi is not just in the individual practice, but in the way they weave together to create a complete lifestyle of mindfulness, intention, and connection. By approaching each day with a Qi-centered perspective and integrating these teachings into all aspects of our lives, we begin to experience a profound shift in our way of being in the world. As we cultivate our Qi, we become more attuned to the subtle energies within and around us, and more skilled at directing that energy towards our highest goals and aspirations. We develop greater resilience in the face of life challenges and a deeper capacity for compassion, creativity, and connection. We begin to understand our place in the greater tapestry of life and to experience a profound sense of unity and interdependence with all. If you have resonated with this, I invite you to begin your own Qi journey today. As more of us embrace this path, we have the potential to create a global shift in consciousness and healing by tapping into the limitless power of our own life force energy and aligning our actions with the greater good of all beings. We can co-create a world that is more balanced, compassionate, and alive. Imagine a world where every person is connected to their own inner source of wisdom, vitality, and purpose, where our relationships are based on mutual respect, empathy, and support, where our communities are thriving, resilient, and interconnected, where our planet is cherished and protected as the sacred home it truly is. This is the world that is possible when we embrace the path of Qi cultivation, not as a mere hobby or technique, but as a way of life. May we each find the courage, dedication, and love to embark on this journey, and may we support and inspire each other along the way. The path of Qi cultivation is beautiful, ever-unfolding adventure, and the rewards are truly limitless. May your practice be a source of endless growth, healing, and joy, and may it ripple out to touch the lives of all those around you. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com, and welcome to The Reality Revolution.